Hello and welcome back to Kawsar Technologies. This is a new session of complete library management system using Java Swing and MySQL database. In this tutorial, first we want to get maximum ID from the book table. Thereafter we want to load all the reference data from different tables like language data. Then we have edition, publisher and many more. That is good. Let's get started. We want to close the application. And here we want to open manage books form. So here first we want to import the required packages. Simple import java.sql.connection. We have connection. Thereafter import java.sql.sql exception, and then import java.sql.prepare statement. Okay. Import java.sql.result set. So thereafter we have a custom class inside connection package. We want to import that. Simple import. We have connection package dot GDB's connection class. So thereafter we will define a simple method to get maximum ID from the book table. And here we want to define the method simple private void int, for example, get max ID. So after that we want to read database connection from GDBC connection class. This is the custom class, and this class can be used to establish connection between Java application and MySQL database. And here we have get database connection method. We want to call this method to establish connection between Java application and MySQL database. That is good. For that, first we want to use try catch with resources. Simple. Here we want to define try, and here we will define the catch block, and we will catch SQL exception. Okay, let's read the database connection. Simple connection, for example, con equal, we have JDBC class, JDBC connection dot get database connection. That is good. Thereafter we want to write a simple query to get maximum ID from the book table. We will write the query in MySQL workbench. And here we have book table. Inside that we have a column book ID. We want to write a query to get maximum ID from the database. Simple select. We will use if null function, and thereafter we want to use max function, max, and here we want to pass book ID, and we want to replace null value with 0. That is good. Thereafter we want to increment ID by 1 as max ID from TBL book. Okay, let's execute that query. As you can see, we got max ID, which is 1. That is because there is no record in the book table. Thereafter we want to copy that query, and here we want to define a simple variable string, for example, query equal. We want to paste that query. So let's define a prepare statement. Simple prepare statement is equal connection dot prepare statement, and we want to pass query variable. So the query is ready. Thereafter we want to execute that query. Simple. And here we want to take a variable of type result set. Result set rs equal, we have place dot execute query method. That is because the query is select. Whenever you want to execute a select query, you have to use execute query method. And we stored the result in result set variable. Thereafter we want to process the result set. Simple if rs.next, and here we want to get max ID. Simple return, we have rs.get int, and we want to pass column name max ID. Thereafter, you want to return fallback value. If there is a problem, you want to return fallback value 0. Simple. Here you want to return 1 value, return 1. That is good. The method is completed. Thereafter, you want to call this method inside constructor. Here we have constructor. Sorry, here we have an error. Okay, that is because we want to return 1 value after the catch block. The error is gone. Let's write a simple message inside catch block also. System.out.println, for example, database error, and we want to get message also. Sorry, get message. That is good. Let's call the method inside constructor. Here we have manage books constructor. We want to call the method here. Calls the get max ID method. Okay, we want to display the get max ID inside the book ID text box. Here we have book ID text box. You want to display the value here. Simple. We have txt book ID dot set text, and we want to call get max ID method, and then you want to concatenate a simple string value. Okay, let's save the changes. Thereafter, we want to run the application, and here you want to open manage books form. That is good. As you can see, we got the maxed ID, which is 1. Thereafter, we want to load all the reference data from the database. We want to close the application. Okay, as you know that we have different tables. First, we want to open MySQL Workbench, and here you can see we have different tables. For example, category, we have language, we have publisher, and we have volume table. All the tables of reference table of the book table. First, you want to load all the languages from language table, and here you want to define a simple method private. For example, hash map. Here you can specify key and value. You want to specify key string type and value integer type. For example, load language. That is because we want to store language ID in the book table, and we want to display language name for the user. To know better, here we have a utilities package. Inside that, we have combo box item class. Let's open that. Okay, this class has two private variable, value member and display member. And here the value member variable represents ID column of the table, and the display member can be used to represent name column of the table. For example, in a language table, we have two columns, language ID, and we have a language column, which is the language name. The language ID you want to store in a book table, and the language name you want to display for the user. And here we have a simple constructor, combo box item, accept two values, value member and display member. And we have a simple getters and setters. Anyway, let's switch back to manage books form. Inside that method, first what you want to do, you want to define a simple variable. For example, hash map. Key is the string and value is the integer. For example, map equals new hash map, and here you want to define string is the key and integer is the value. Okay, thereafter you want to read database connection from JDBC connection class. For that you want to use same try catch with resources. Simple. Try, and here you want to write the catch block SQL exception. Okay, let's read the database connection. Simple connection con equals JDBC connection dot get database connection. That is good. Thereafter, you want to write a query to get all the data from the language table. string, for example, query equals select all from TBL language. So let's define prepare statement also. Simple. Prepared statement is equals con dot prepare statement, and you want to pass query variable. Okay, thereafter you want to execute that query. Simple. Result set rs equals yes dot execute query. Okay, thereafter we have combox item class. We want to define a variable of type combox item class. Simple. Combo box item, combo item, for example, item. Okay, let's process the result set using the while loop. While rs.next, and here you want to initialize item variable. We have item variable equals new combo box item. Let's assign value member and display member. Simple. rs.get int of 1, which is id, and then we have rs.get string of 2, which is language name. So after that you want to assign items one by one to map variable. Simple. We have a map.put. We want to use put method, and here we have the item variable item.get display member, and then we have item.get value member. Okay, the method is completed. Finally, you want to return map after the catch block. Simple. Return map, and optionally you can add a simple message for SQL exception also. System.out.println, for example, database error, and here you want to use get message method also to get the complete information about exception. So let's call this method inside manage books constructor, and here you want to call the method. So here you want to define a simple hash map variable. For example, hash map string is the key type. So here you can define a simple hash map variable. Hash map string is the key and integer is the value. For example, map equals, you want to call this method load language. Okay, let's define a simple for each loop to get all the keys from the map variable. Simple. For example, you can take a variable string, for example, key. In our map.key set, we have a key set method, and this method can be used to get all the keys from the hash map. Okay, we want to assign all the keys, that means all the language, to the combo box. We have Symbiosis language dot add item method. You want to call this method. Okay, let's save the changes. Hereafter we want to run the application. Okay, as you can see, all the languages are loaded successfully from the language table. Hereafter we want to copy the same method for the addition. Let's close the application. And here you want to copy the same method. Let's select that. Here you want to change name of the method. For example, load addition. And here you can change the query as well. For example, TBL addition. Hereafter you want to call this method also. Simple. Here you want to copy the same code. And here you want to change the variable name to addition map. Here also addition map. And here you want to change Symbiosis language to Symbiosis addition. That is good. Let's run the application. As you can see, here we have languages, and here we have also language. What is the problem? Let's close the application to fix the problem. Okay, the problem is that we called load language method. Instead of that, we want to call load edition method. Let's run the application once again. As you can see, we got all the editions from the edition table. We have 2 edition, 3rd edition, and new edition. At this point, we want to stop the video because we want to load all the reference data from different tables like publisher, we have volume, category, and we have row. And you can use the same method code for other reference tables. Okay, all the method completed successfully. Here we have load row, we have category, we have volume, we have publisher, edition, language, and here we have all the methods definition, row method, we have category method, we have volume method, and we have publisher method, and here we have edition method, and finally we have language method. Because the definition of the methods are same, there is only one difference. We have used different table name like language, like edition, like publisher, like volume, and so on. Let's run the application to see the result. As you can see, all the reference data are loaded successfully from different tables. We have language data, we have edition data, we have publisher data, we have volume data, we have category data, and we have row data. That is good. The form is ready. We loaded max ID from the book table, and we loaded all the reference data from different tables. If you have any questions, you can write them in the comment. Please like, subscribe, and share my videos with friends. In our next video session, we will store book details in the database. That is enough for today. Have a good day. See you in the next one.